Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to start us off. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
They bring the punter onto the field now. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle, but first down. Dogs come to the line in a hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Just gets in the way, taking a shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the...
Oh, the football's fumbled. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide...
Back makes it second down and forever. Wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Bringing pressure. And the result is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference, if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Caught quickly, but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 30. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Orangemen. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. Syracuse 7, Georgia 2.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, the offense
To throw it here on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Defense is coming after. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
And looking for a big play here. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. No chance to catch him. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14, Georgia 2.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. The pass rush closing in. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He pulls it in for a big gain. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And they'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Syracuse getting set now for the 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure...
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback. Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Down he goes. A sack. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Finding some room at the 25. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback
airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
He's across the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Orangeman.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Syracuse 21, Georgia 2.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. The guys up front line up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally bring him.
Lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. A quick juke. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Looking to throw it on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Orangeman. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
35, Georgia, 9.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. He will score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back.
16.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Syracuse. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Syracuse, 42, Georgia, 16.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. this drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The shotgun running play call. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for
Today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. No huddle here for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And this pass is on target, caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. Give the offense the football at the 42. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go on 4th down. Touchdown, Orangeman. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away.
Syracuse, 49. Georgia, 23.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to pull it down and run. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's escaping the pocket now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. We'll give it to the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. The pass rush closing in. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Ball handed off. Powering through. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. Oh, what a move. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Punt team making their way on the field. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show, who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.